Hey everybody, it is Abby. How are you guys doing today? Today I am talking about the different types of non monogamous relationships. Have you ever wondered exactly how many there are? Um, ever wondered where yours possibly fits in? Um, Although it's not a complete list, what I've got for you today, it is a some of the more common, more popular, more heard of ones. I'm sure there are more out there. Um, Today I will bring you the different ones that I know of. Um, I will also share with you where I think mine and hubby's fall, what category ours falls under. Um, I would love to hear from you guys where you think yours falls. Um, let me know in the comments. But yeah, let me get started here. Okay, I've got gray. All right, so there are so many different types and little subcategories and little nuances to these. Um, and like I said, I've always said we all have our own thing. So no one is an exception to that. But anyway, I thought it would be fun to explore them a little and maybe you can figure out where yours falls. First, we have open relationships, and kind of the definition or explanation of that is having more than one romantic or sexual partner at a time. A non exclusive arrangement between both parties to be non monogamous. Another type is polygamy. This is having more than one wife or husband at the same time. It's kind of illegal. But in some parts of the world, but I digress. Play partners is another one. And basically, this is a close friend with benefits, non kinky or vanilla tango outside of your marriage or relationship. The next one is polyamory, and that is the practice of engaging in a multiple romantic, typically sexual relationships with the consent of all parties involved. Another is polyfidelity or poly exclusive. And this is a form of non monogamy, a romantic relationship structure in which all members are considered equal partners and agree to restrict sexual and or romantic activity only to other members of the group. Some of these get real technical. Like, I don't know about you guys, but some of them I find like I just all thought it was all the same thing, just different terms that people use, but apparently there are little different nuances to these. Um, Monogamous. This is a relationship that is romantically monogamous, but also allow for agreed upon outside sexual relationships. I don't know. That kind of sounds like friends with benefits, but what do I know? Relationship anarchy. This type of relationship applies to anarchist principles to intimate relationships. It includes autonomy, anti hierarchical practices, lack of state control, anti normativity, and community interdependence. Swinging or the lifestyle. I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with that term. This type of lifestyle is when both partners engage in group tango or swapping of sexual partners within a group, especially on a habitual basis. Polygyny. This type of relationship is when a man has more than one wife. Polyandry is a form of polygamy where the woman takes two or more husbands at the same time. Then there's the good old DADT, which stands for don't ask, don't tell. And this is a style of open relationship when a couple has agreed to be intimate with others outside of their relationship as long as they don't have to share any information about these interactions with each other. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. That's kind of like a friends with benefit or a marriage with benefit. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Mono and poly relationships. This type of relationship is where the monogamous is sexually exclusive with one partner and the polyamorous seeks multiple partners with the knowledge and consent of all involved. Or there's the cuck queen. This is the wife that becomes aroused by their romantic partner engaging in sexual activity with someone else. Basically, role reversal of a cuckold. Then there's hot wifing. This is a dynamic where the male is secure in his manhood in relationship and is turned on that his hot wife is desired by other males, but can only have her on loan because no matter how many men she engages with, she will always return to him. The male is monogamous. He doesn't need anyone but her and remains faithful. He may participate in a threesome or simply watch, knowing that when they are done, she will always return to him. So, in conclusion, there is your list of non-monogamous relationships. And again, I know that's not a complete list because I'm sure there are many more out there. Those are just some of the more popular ones. If you weren't sure how to define your non-monogamous relationship, hopefully you can now with some of these terms and definitions. Please do share with me in the comments, where you think yours and your significant other's relationship lies. Is it monogamous? Is it one of these others? Did you figure out? Are you a little of two or three of them? Let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. And as promised, I told you all in the beginning, I would share with you where I feel like my relationship falls with my husband. I think in the beginning, it had started out as a curiosity on my part. and hubby was on board, I was curious about a male female threesome. And, we engaged and a couple times and found that I liked it. So we have continued on in our little adventures, and it surely keeps things spicy. Um, we are very secure in our relationship, and I feel like doing this kind of brings us closer. There's a deeper level of trust and honesty and sense of security um, in doing so. We've done the hot wifing thing for many years. Um, we've just recently begun exploring other scenarios a bit, swinging, polyandry, um, and we view them. I know not everyone agrees with these type of lifestyles, and I know not everyone thinks it's morally or ethically correct, but we view it as an enhancement to, or an accessory to, our marriage, in our relationship. I agree with experts that have said that some couples find that it deepens and strengthens your love for your partner. We do feel that way. It is something that is exclusively our own, and it is what we make it. It involves a great deal of honesty, openness, security, and trust. Um, and I hope whether or not you are in a monogamous or non-monogamous relationship, that your choices and your adventures, and no matter what it is you explore, fulfill your sexual needs and desires. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope this information was enlightening and helpful. And until next time, we will see you soon, everybody. Bye.